Hello everybody, Dead Spikes here, and today I'm going to make a video talking about my updated Techno build. If you're in my stream yesterday, you would have saw I was using a brand new Techno build that I have not used yet. So I'm just going to showcase it here for you in a video. We had a bunch of nerfs kind of towards Technomancer, just classes in general. So we definitely had to remake all of our builds. One of the biggest changes was that emergency stance change. We unfortunately are not just capable of taking infinite damage on every single character. So we kind of had to work around and make new builds to be able to tank better. That's kind of what's going on here, but as you can see, it can deal a lot of damage too. This build is the best build I've made for Eye of the Storm so far, I can guarantee that. So if you're looking to do Eye of the Storm speed runs, this is what you're going to want to use. My fastest one we've done so far is a 258 for our gold Eye of the Storm. This build's great for holding crowd control and just everything. See, a big change they did with the update the other day was they made it so enemies will target the turrets more. So that's kind of why I'm going full turret rather than cryo snap. But you can also see, like, you really don't need cryo snap. Like, it's working just fine without. Also, you see how that the lasers just went towards the turrets rather than coming towards me. There's fun little things that happen like that. I think we'll do the next room and then we'll just go over the full build we got going here. But yeah, when I started playing Technomancer, I actually started with double turret like I have right now. But I eventually swapped over to cold snap because of how Borealis was worded before, and it made us all think on how it worked. So because of that, I ran cold snap, but now that we learned that unfortunately cold snap doesn't actually change Borealis that much, there's not exactly much of a reason to run it. So I am liking this a lot more. Now mind you, you can run cold snap in this build. If you do prefer cold snap, then absolutely run it. I'm not telling you you have to run it this way. The cold snap way will work very good too. But what's nice about this is, I mean, we have a lot of armor on this build, but on top of it, the ads like to target the turrets, and the turrets can heal you too. So there's a lot of sustainment added when you get these turrets in here. And let's be honest, I mean, the Technomancer already deals a lot of damage. So taking away from a little bit of damage just to add a lot more survivability is kind of worth it in the long run, in my opinion. So if you find yourself dying a lot, this build will definitely help you with that, and it will prevent that. As you can see, we're just shredding through all ads. We're not really getting low on health really ever, and even if we were, we would just heal up full. It is a learning curve though. I mean, you're getting into this constant spam of throwing turrets. It's something to get used to. But I mean, when you have your free times and you're running through areas like I was right there, that's a perfect time to drop a turret. All right. A few more ads here. The only other part that's sad about dropping cryo snap is you don't have icicle storm no more, so you can't do that big explosion. But with the AR that we use, we already have bone shrapnel on it, so I mean, it kind of already works. As you can see, I exploded and practically killed that dude. Let's kill these last set of elites here. I'm just having a lot of fun playing this right now, and I want to keep showcasing it for you guys. Show that I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. This build's great. I was doing a lot of carries with it yesterday too, so if you want to carry some friends through and stuff like that, this build can 100% do that. This build is mostly made, again, towards the people that were complaining. A lot of people are coming into my chat yesterday saying that they were having really bad survivability since the update. And after I threw this together, I mean, yeah, I haven't noticed any problem at all, really. And it's even better when you're in group play because they take all the aggro off for you. I mean, look at how much things are just shooting me right here. Or just tanking through it like it's nothing. And the last elite's right there. And you suck. There we go. Let's go over the build now, guys. Just want to make a shout out real quick. In the expedition I was doing right now, Death Shield did drop. I don't need it, but it's pretty funny. Hey guys, we're just going to take a quick pause here, and I want to remind you to make sure to smack that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications on. That way you'll know every time I make a video. But then I also want to go over to my Discord real quick and my Twitch. So this is our community Discord we have, and we have a huge section of looking for people. People always trying to farm Anvil Vaults together or just run some expeditions. But then also in my Twitch stream, I do carries for free with people, and I just play with some of my viewers and just help them through challenge tier 15s. As you can see, these are just all the people I've helped over the last few days. We constantly do it the whole time I'm hanging out in my stream. So if you're just looking for maybe someone to play Outriders with, or you are looking for a free carry to help you boost yourself up, definitely make sure to stop by my stream and drop that follow. I do these all the time. As you can see, there's just tons of people that I have helped throughout that. So I hope to see you guys in the stream. Let's continue the video. All right, so now we're gonna go over this build now. First thing I'll show here is the stats I have running for anyone who wants to see that. Some people are curious. So that is all of my stats put together. The skills we are running on this build are Blighted Turret, Blighted Rounds, and Cryo Turret. We are running the double turret mostly for the reason of holding all of the aggro on the battlefield from the turrets, and also the fact that these turrets together will freeze most of the enemies a lot of the time. Very nice for alien style targets because the alpha perforos can get constantly frozen between the cryo turret and the blighted turret. And on top of it, throwing our blighted turret will increase our damage. Here is a picture of everything we are running in this build. So the first thing I'm going to cover is the most controversial thing on this build, and it is the weapon I am using, the Earthborn Renegade. Yes, this weapon unfortunately is not re-rollable anymore, so you cannot switch the firepower on it anymore. It's going to come out at around 85,000 at level 50. I know I'm using a 95,000, but that's because that's the one I have. But I still do recommend this AR. I absolutely do. It comes with very great attributes. It comes with crit damage and long range. It comes with status power, which is pretty great too. And it already stock, it comes with bone shrapnel. It is practically a perfect made assault rifle right off the rip. And even at 85,000 firepower, it will do amazing. Don't worry about it. I mean, if you found one with exactly the same attributes and bone shrapnel that was a higher power, then absolutely use that. But that's going to be excruciatingly rare. So this is going to be your best bet. Grab that Earthborn Renegade from the Hell's Rangers DLC and throw on Killing Spree, and your weapon is perfectly set. Yes, I do still recommend it, even the stock version. As for the build, this is a very versatile build. You can switch this around to what you want to do. You do not have to run it the way that I have it here. There's a lot of different things you could swap around if you would like. This is the way that I personally like running it, because I do like the cryo turret setup to have all those turrets on the battlefield, but it is a slower build. So this build wouldn't be good for things like speed running. Speed running Eye of the Storm is actually good for. That's not what I'm meaning. But if you're trying to speed run like Boomtown per se, or just any of the expeditions in general, you're not going to want to run this because the cryo turrets are going to slow you down. It would be better to then run Cryo Snap. You're going to have a lot faster run with that. So if you wanted to switch to Cryo Snap over what I am running here, you're going to want to swap the crown of the Borealis Monarch to a purple or a legendary, a different legendary. And then you're going to want to put on the chest piece of the Borealis Monarch. And then make sure you have Icicle Storm. That's the way you switch this. You'd switch the helmet and the chest piece, because Icicle Storm is what you want to run. And that's the reason I'm not running the chest piece, is because Icicle Storm wouldn't work on this build at all. But I did really want the Borealis Monarch set bonus, because that 90% when things are frozen is pretty crazy. So I thought that was very important for this build. Something you could also do, I mean, maybe think about doing, is you could switch the waistcloth of the Borealis Monarch and keep the top mod, which makes so you get your cryo turret back faster, and drop the freezing boost instead, or maybe just keep both of them if you would like. The reason I'm not running the gauntlets of the Borealis Monarch is because unfortunately it doesn't come with bonus firepower, and I think bonus firepower is very important. Neither do the boots, unfortunately, but the boots do come with sharp eye. So basically, I guess it's between the Borealis Monarch boots, the Borealis Monarch gloves. Like I said, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do with this build. This is just the way that I have it set up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It does help me out a lot. If you want to see some more videos like this, make sure to smack that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below about what you guys think about this build. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Bikes out.